The candles burned until the dawn, a quiet wish for someone gone. One empty chair, one silent phone. I learned how loud a heart alone. The bakery wrapped a little cake with careful hands for memory's sake. I carried hope inside a box like fragile glass without a lock. The city moved without a clue, while every street still pointed you. Maybe time changed your view, maybe life pulled you through, but somewhere deep beyond the years, I thought my birthday lived with yours. You ought to know the wish I made still wore your shadow unafraid. You ought to know I didn't cry, the tears just learned a softer light. I blew the candles one by one, not asking fate for anyone, just hoping somewhere if the wind could go, it might remind you. You ought to know. You ought to know. I found your scarf inside a drawer. It smelled like seasons nevermore. I almost smiled instead of broke, because some love outlives the smoke. The mirror showed a different face, someone stronger holding grace. Love can fade without a fight, still leave stars inside the night. Not every ending needs a blame, some hearts survive without a name. You ought to know the wish I made still wore your shadow unafraid. You ought to know I didn't cry, the tears just learned a softer light. I blew the candles one by one, not asking fate for anyone, just hoping somewhere if the wind could go, it might remind you. You ought to know. Today I walked without looking back. The sky felt wide instead of cracked. Your silence stopped defining me. I finally heard my heartbeat breathe. If happiness finds both our doors, then maybe love was worth it all. You ought to know I'm still the girl who loved with all she had to give. You ought to know I'm letting go, not because the feeling's gone, but every sunrise needs the room to paint new colors after blue. If you remember, that's enough to show a piece of us will always know. Another birthday comes around, this time hope makes no sound. I close the box, I keep the glow and whisper softly